Okay. What's up, guys? I always tell myself before a permission hunt, don't get too excited. Because most of the permissions I've ever done, and there's not a lot. I'm not a door knocker, not yet anyway. Never had a lot of luck. But this house, a friend of mine, buddy has bought this house a couple of years back. It's supposed to be late 1700s. There's supposed to be quite a lot of, well, quite a big yard. And because they can't tell me whether it's been hit before or not, but I keep telling myself, don't get excited, could be a dud, but how can you not? Alright guys, listen, I'll get back to you on the first hole. Okay guys, here's the rundown. I just spoke to the owners. I'm not going to show you too much, obviously, for the privacy of the owners. The property is 3.5 acres. The house is 1709. I can't believe it. Whether it's been done before or not, time will tell. But 3 acres on a 1709 house is pretty exciting, guys. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's get started. Okay guys, I'm right up on the main road. Now this is, they think, well, this used to be the original fruit stand, or fruit and vegetable stand. Now the original house here, like I said earlier, was 1709. The house that stands here now is 1740. So this is, if this hasn't been dug before, this place is going to be fantastic. We've got apple orchards, I've got flower orchards, I've got grapevines. They used to do wine here. Flowers. There's a couple of barns that no longer exist, but they've still got the cellar hole, not the cellar hole, but the foundation. And so my second find is a nip bottle, but I'm up on the main road, so you'd expect that. And my very first dig was a little piece of foil. Well, let's keep it going. My third find, and it's my first clad. Okay guys, well, I figured I knew what I was digging about 2 minutes into the dig. I was hoping it was a number plate. And it is, because I'm still out on the road here, the main road. I can just kind of make out the date right now. I'm going to let it dry a little more. I don't want to be picking at it. But what I think I can see is, if you can see that, it looks like 1924. How cool is that? That's my first real good find. And I'm pretty sure that's 1924. Alright guys, on the next one. Oh yeah, dreaded can. Okay guys. I have no idea. And it's got this little piece on the end. So I don't know whether it's something to do with the locking mechanism on a gate, or because this was the turnaround. I'm under this pine tree now, but back then there's a tiny little rock walkway sort of thing around, going around. That's where people pulled in off the main road. You can see the lump over there. There. Where people pulled in and then they drove back out on the road again. So I'm going to hang here for the first hour or so, but yeah, there we go. That's where I just found the number plate. Alright guys, shortly. Oh man, that sounded good. Guys, I was digging in there and I just seen it pop out of the dirt. I don't know how, because my eyes are done. But I'm thinking that's an old 2-piece button. I can feel that in the front there. Yep, pretty sure. And the back's missing. Let me clean it up, get back to you. Sweet. Yep. Something they used on the farm. Cool. I have no idea. Next. Okay guys, the owner just asked me if I did crawl spaces, and I said, well yeah, if I can get in. He said, in there, under there is the original 1709 or 1704 house. Yeah, where it's at, up the front there. Okay guys, I'm in the crawl space under the house, as you can see. That there, that's the original fireplace to the 1709 house. This is the old foundation. I've only got like maybe 20 inches, 24 inches. I'm just going to crawl in and have a quick swing around. But this is the original foundation, so why not have a quick look, see what happens. Okay, I'm right up in here, ain't got a lot of room. That's the original fireplace there. And that one there, I think, is the one they're using now. As I say, they built the 1740 house over the top of the 1709. Used to be a captain's house. I could tell you the captain too, but I'm not going to, because then you'll know where I'm at. Somewhere on the Cape. That looks like a skull. It's a rock, a round one. Pretty cool. Like the top of a cranium. Alright guys, I'm going to make my way out of here. She's damp and, you know, I'm dealing with all this. You know, I got cable running through here. I got, you know, insulated air conditioning ducting, and but check out these old joists, floor joists. Look at that. Cut the branches off and use them. Look at that. And the funny thing is, the thing will be still standing and we're long gone. Look at that. There you go. An old wooden dowel holding two pieces together. How cool is that? I'm going to slowly make my way out of here, guys. Getting a little claustrophobic. Okay, so this is what happens when you put yourself down into a couple of 100-year-old crawl space. Yep. It's a little bit grubby. Alrighty. Well, that's pretty cool. I don't know what year that is, but I'll find out. Probably the 70s, 60s, 70s. Well, it'll be the 70s, I guess. 4-engine jet plane. Could even be 80s. But you know what? I'll clean it up later and I'm going to see what I can find on it. Might be a date on it. I'm going to make it. Well, I'm sure there is. Actually, there it is there. You see that? Oh. Boeing 747. Anyway, I'll have to look that up when we get home. Cool. Well, that's one heck of a washer. Certainly sounded good. Big one. Yep. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, always a good finds right next to the poop. But no, not this time. Just poop. That there is one heck of a horseshoe nail. Not horseshoe as in horseshoe nail, but horseshoe shaped nail. Probably for a fence. But it's in great condition. Anyway, off we go. Now that there is my size CCR. But I mean, if you don't know what a CCR is, go watch Stealth Diggers. You'll find out. Beauty. Hey guys, it's the day after. It's Sunday. This is what I found yesterday, obviously. This is what I found under the house. I didn't find anything under the dirt. I tried. A lot of cables, wiring, ducting, a lot of interference. It was really tough. But got to give it a shot. I found some really nice old china. Look at that. So fine. It's beautiful. There was quite a few shells under there, which is a great sign. I love finding that. There's old shoes, man. That's pretty cool. I found quite a few of them. Especially over the road here at the Fuller Farm, I found quite a few in a hole. The old leather top of a boots, a heel, because that's a sole. That was my surface find. Usual junk, trash, aluminum, foil, wire, pull cabs. CCRs, chains, don't know what that is, would like to though. Oh, and I left the, I forgot to bring the number plate back, but the deal is that was my first day. Let me finish this first. ADD. There's my flat button, which was nice, 2-piece. Couple of clad, huge horseshoe shape now. Probably electrical. Anyone's a linesman would probably recognise that. And the bits and pieces. Yeah, so I'm going to go back next week. I did all the high ground and the parts that looked like it had been re-sodded, re-soiled. You know, you could usually tell in a yard. Then you can also tell what's close to the original, like land soil, which is down the back on this house, because there's, like I say, there's also a vineyard, an apple orchard, and a lot of flower beds. They used to sell flowers there as well. There's a couple of old barns. I haven't even gone near them yet. I just wanted to get the high ground out of the way. And I figured, and also too, my 1924 number plate, which is that's what it turned out to be, Massachusetts. It was terrific. But rambling on, but yeah, I'm going back next week. As you know, I've been, well, you might not know, trying to rebuild my deck, and it's coming along fine. There you go. I got one coat of paint on it today. I've been at it for weeks and weeks. It's covered in putty and the thing was just rotted. But after quite a bit of work, it's looking pretty good. I'm very happy with it. Yeah. Costing me a lot less doing it this way than replacing that timber at the moment, because as you know, if you do, timber prices are outrageous right now, and it was just better for me to do that. I mean, I haven't finished yet. I got the front, you know, the doorstep, but I mean, this stuff's in good condition compared to what that other one was. Little cracks in it, and that's the good stuff. That was horrible, but look at it now. I'm really happy with that. I can put all this junk away. But yeah, so I'm heading back next week, and I'm going to do all the low lying ground and over near the barns, and I'm dying to do the apple orchard. The apple orchard is where I think I'm going to find quite a few things in there relic wise, and I'm looking forward to it. Alright guys, thanks for hanging around and watching to the end, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.